Hey everybody, I know St. George is coming up and chances are there's no swim warm up. No swim warm up, no problem, but it is super important to have a swim warm up. So how are we going to do that without actually warming up in the water? First of all, it's important to get your heart rate up. So if you can have a little jog, dance around, jumping jacks, all that kind of stuff, I totally recommend doing a 5-minute jog before you even go into the swimming compound or into the swimming, get closer to that swimming area. So go for a 5-minute jog, get the body moving. Not only is that great for your swim warm up, but it gets the body moving as well, gets your heart rate up, calms you down as well. That's what we're used to. We're used to swim, bike, and running. We're not used to standing around in transition. So go for a 5-minute jog, then get yourself in an area where you can do a bit of a warm up. So worst case scenario, you have no equipment, but you've got your body. So what I suggest you do is you find some sort of fencing, something that you can put your hands on. And so I've just got this fence here, and I would just practice my swim stroke. So what I'm doing is I'm aiming for something, and as I move my arms, I'm going to pattern my swim stroke. So I'm going to think about that elbow high. I'm going to think about getting that shoulder forward. I'm going to think about activating my lats, and I'm really just patterning my swim. For added effect, I suggest you reach out to that fence at that particular level. It could be a chair, it could be a stool, it could be whatever. Now I've got pressure on my hand. I feel that pressure on my hand, the pressure on my forearm. I feel my lats getting activated, and I would go through that. Now, if you don't have a fence, you could have a friend, and their hands can be pointing towards you, and basically you're pulling on their hand. So it's important to activate those muscles and get yourself into a little bit of a rhythm. Feel that roll, feel that rhythm, feel that motion. Get some pressure. Hand inside the wrist, inside the elbow. So that's what I would do for several minutes. If you do have the luxury of having bands, this is a super simple band. I would put that around some sort of post, if possible. And what you want to do is get some tension. So here I've got a bit of tension, and then I would go through. I'd have to have it tied here a little bit. So I'd have to work on, I'd probably put a little tie. And once I get that organized, then I can go through the phases of the stroke. So there's the catch and the finish, the catch and the finish, and I'd go through that for a few minutes. Then I might just do one arm. Again, getting the muscles activated. 2 arms. And as you're doing all that, your heart rate's getting up. Focusing on the finish of your stroke. Never forget about that finish of the stroke. Finish, finish, finish. Not forgetting about the catch. And going through those exercises for a few minutes. Stretching as well is super important. So that's what we're going to do when we can't actually warm up. Get your heart rate up. Go for a little jog, jumping jacks, moving around, dancing on the spot. Getting yourself mentally ready, and then going through the swim stroke. And again, like I said, if you don't have bands, that's no problem. Just feeling that rhythm, feeling it, getting on your side, finish. And after you do that, after you pattern your stroke, remember you want to pattern it perfectly. So leading with the hand, elbow high, finish. You are going to totally be ready. Getting that rhythm, that roll, arms in different quadrants, getting your abs activated, all of that is going to get you ready for a great swim, whether there's a swim warm up or not. You can use that in Hawaii as well. All right, good luck.